Jeff Jarrett's reputation as a booker is that he can't handle objective criticism and doesn't take well to storyline suggestions. Most of the wrestlers have simply thrown their hands up and now just do as they are told, as there is a better chance that they will be punished for daring to make a suggestion than there is their ideas will actually be used.
That's awesome. See, my thing with these Impact shows is I don't mind the squashes. I just wish it was formatted differently. I wish we had banger opener, squash, 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 decent main event, and I'd be happy.
As opposed to the squash, 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 forgettable main event?
Yeah. Like that. Like, if that was the format of the show, it'd be fine. I especially on an hour-long show, I don't mind having a bunch of squash matches. It is hilarious to watch like a 44-minute show, and then I go to the sheets and it lists like 7 matches, and you're like, how the fuck do you fit all that in?
There is times where I'm like, this show is 20 minutes in, and we're on match number 5.
Yeah, that is a remarkable effort.
So I think, like, we've watched all of GFW for Patreon now. We've watched all of Ring Cat King for Patreon now. And we've watched all of Asylum era TNA nearly.
You want us to rank them best to worst?
I would go Ring Cat King, NWA-TNA.
Ring Cat King is 1! Ring Cat King is the best of the 3!
It is. It's the most interesting of the 3.
If it had, like, the wrestlers of NWA-TNA, like, that would be the twist.
But, like, Jarrett's pro wrestling creative instincts. Like, we've watched pretty much all of his directly influenced products. How are you feeling about Jeff Jarrett as a wrestling creative? Because I'll start with a hot take. He stinks. He's not good.
I don't... Oof. I think there's a good skeleton there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think there's a good skeleton for a pro wrestling mind there. I just think that there's no meat on it.
He needs an ideas guy.
Yeah, he needs someone to add that flavor to it. It's like he can boil the chicken, all right? But there's no one there throwing spice in. There's no he needs a spice guy.
Yeah.
And Dutch isn't a spice guy. Arguably, in a crazy thing that we've worked out, both Russo and Jerry are good spice guys for him. Because I think the Jerry months were good. It's just him by himself. It's sustenance. It is a wrestling show that exists. You'll get some protein out of it. But you'll probably enjoy it the first time you have it. But when you have it twice a week, every week, month after month after month, you eventually get sick of the boiled chicken. It's
true. You really got the most out of that cooking metaphor there.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, I don't know. I think he's good. He got a good base for things, but he needs someone to add that flair to it. Whoa.
When it's just him, it's nothing. It's just nothing. You cannot feel strong emotions about his vision of pro wrestling. It is very simple. It's very by the numbers, and in some ways not in a bad way at times. But then, as you said, just when you keep watching that, it's like you're just begging. Give me a good match. Give me a good angle. Give me a good promo. Give me anything from these shows.
And Garrett, if you don't want food that's by the numbers, you can go to hellofresh.com/VOW to get 16 weeks free.
Let me check. Are we actually doing an ad read this week? Unfortunately, we do not have a HelloFresh ad this week.
No.
HelloFresh could have that one for free.
Yeah, I don't even know if it is 16 meals free. I guessed. There's some sort of great discount.